All right, Shalom. All right, we're back. All right, but we were in Saint Matthew chapter 7, verse 21. Not every one that saith unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven, but he that doeth the will of my Father which is in heaven. Or notice, or you can say that they're lacking both in faith and works. They're lacking in faith because for the majority, or they speak of carnal matters. They speak of carnal. They speak of the things that are both carnal and inexpedient. Here's one example. Right, Ecclesiastes 3:1. To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven. A time to be born and a time to die. A time to plant and a time to pluck up that which is planted. A time to kill and a time to heal. A time to break down and a time to build up. A time to weep and a time to laugh. A time to mourn and a time to dance. Let's see where it was. Oh, here we go. A time to cast away stones and a time to gather stones together. A time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing. Or so given that, or what, because what are the main things that they're talking about? Or going on going on a freaking wedding cruise. All right, and having feast here or hang out there, barbecue. All right, it's okay to have just like kick back and everything, but as far as your leisure time, you should have a very minimalistic or approach and attitude towards your leisure time and pastime. All right, just like meaning if you're if you're like dealing with a woman, I just recommend just doing that an hour or so max. Or if you're if the spirit's really on you, just as far as video games and things like that, it's been a good 4 years since I've even done that. Or which is a shock to a lot of people, or in the world. All right, but those are things if you're really in the spirit and you're striving to be in the spirit, just put it on, or the back burner for the most part. It's not saying you don't ever have any fun, but it's really few and far between. But with these other groups, are that's one of their you notice that's one of their selling points. Look at how much fun we're having, Yasharella. Look how much look how much love and unity there is and all that. Or and that it drags the simple in. But as far as or as far as the spirit of GMS, or they always drive the point home. We're only we're only looking for soldiers. We're only looking for real not people pretending to be soldiers. It's like marching up and down the street. Or but then or you're but then you're nowhere to be found. When the weather's bad. Or you're nowhere to be found. As far as consistency. Or every week. All right. Or, you just don't hack it. All right, but as far as we're looking for people that are going to put the work in. Or the people that have or that like the proper portion of faith. All right, because you can tell that they lack in faith because because they dabble too much in carnal manners. Carnal matters, like I said before, the carnal, or and the inexpedient. course, in the kingdom, we can, we'll have, wedding feasts and things like that. You are, in truth and sincerity. Or, and shit, to hell with a cruise. We're gonna have chariots. Or, so, it's not the thing is, like Solomon said in Ecclesiastes, it's not the, we're not in the time and place for all that. Right. So all right, St. Matthew 7:22. Many will say to me in that day, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in that name, in thy name, and in thy name have cast out devils? All right, because there's other groups, that are also going off, but they still exalt, the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right, many will say to me in that day, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in thy name? And in thy name have cast out devils, and in thy name done many wonderful works. Or, like I was saying, these demons and scoffers still are, they still, vex these other groups from time to time. Or, and, they get called out for their wickedness, just like they should. They get rebuked, just like they should. Or, and they might repent, or, just like they should. Or, and then be a part of GMS just like they should. All right, but as far as long story short, just because you like you're the guy that opened up the door for somebody doesn't mean, or the Lord might tell you to shut the door back, stay outside, and then you'll hear that click. Oh, just like that scene in Higher Learning where Lawrence Fishburne's character, or he was, I actually thought he was a Benjamite because of that movie. All right, but just like the main character, he took he took the initiative to raise his hand and be a volunteer to read the names. All right, but or his name was on the list, so he had to get out of there because he had some business to take care of with financial aid, basically. So you don't want your lot. You don't want that to be your lot. All right, verse 23. And then will I profess unto them, I never knew you. Depart from me, ye that work iniquity. Okay. All right. So just because get somebody to repent, and change their ways, or remember, or as of now, I'm I only you can only consider yourself, or a servant of the elect, not of the elect, or you want to strive to, and you want to pray that you are of the elect. All right, but just because you're doing the work and all that, and doesn't even make you righteous. Many you're doing something righteous, but it's all going to boil down to whether you're of the elect or not. All right, so and that's why let's get St. Matthew 23:3 again. Let's see. All therefore whatsoever they bid, all therefore whatsoever they bid you observe, that observe and do, but do not ye after their works, for they say and do not. Or and that's first and foremost, they're not of the elect. All right, but they're also that applies to those that are wicked.